Hello everybody, this is Michael. In this video, we will talk about the task input parameter for FreeRTOS on ESP32. Okay, so first, let's take a look our code from the previous video. Okay, so this is our code from previous video. Let's do some clean to remove some extra code. Remove this one, remove redundant. Okay, so first let's take a look our menu, reference menu. So this is our task create function. For the input parameter is this one. Okay, so this is the input parameter. The description for the parameter is here. So this is input parameter. Okay, and this is a point to void value. Okay, so it can receive any type parameter because this is point to void parameter. Okay, here this take an example integer type to pass into the task function. We need to casting the integer to the void point. Okay, and then we pass the value. So let's take a look how we pass one integer value into the task function. Okay, so this is my task. Here, this is task create. The first things we define one task, we define one test. We define one test number. Okay, the initial number is 1. Okay, so we save it. Here, this is the position which we need to pass this value into my task. Okay, so we need to change it like a void. Okay, void point, and this is a point value. So we need to use this symbol to get the address of this integer value. Okay, so this is pass the test number, integer test number into the task. Okay, so how can I get the task value inside my task? Okay, so I remove this also. Okay, we just keep the code which we read it. Okay, remove here. Okay, so here I will define one integer point value. Oh, this is point, this is integer, and the integer point value will cast the input. We cast it as a integer point value. Cast the input PV parameter. Okay, so we use this one, cast the void pointer into integer point to this value, and then we print out this value. How we print out? We print out like this. I got test number equal to like this, and point make the value. So this is the value. Okay, this is the value, and this is address. Okay, this is address, this is the value. So like this. Okay, so we print out the input integer number, and then we delay for a period of time, and then we delete the task. Okay, so let's see what we can get. Okay, let's see whether we can print out the test number or not. Okay, so first we save it. And we build it first. This is build project. Okay, build it. Just a moment. It's building the project. Building the project. Okay, build successfully. And the next, fresh the device. You also can press this button, build fresh monitor together. Okay, freshen the project. Okay, fresh done. And we open the monitor. We already connect our board to the computer. Okay, this is command 3, and this is ESP32C3. Okay, you will see I got test number 1. Okay, so if I change this number like 5, we save it. And we click this one, build fresh and monitor, to see whether we can output this information or not. Okay, so click here. Okay, it's building the project. Build successfully. Okay, it's running the monitor. Okay, I got test number 5. So means we changed the code successfully. We get the output information. I got the test number here. Okay, so this is output 1 integer number. So if we have an array, how we do it, like here. Like we have a data array, how we pass the data array into our task. It will be like this. So we pass here we need to do some change. So for the data array, it will be the name of the array will be the address. Okay, so we need to remove this one, save it. And here is still the same. This one is point the array address. Okay, this is array address. Okay, we make it like this. And here, so since it is an array, it has several numbers. So I can print out the this is number 1. Okay, if for the number 1 it like this. Okay, this is array address. And if for number 2, how we do it? So number 2 will be the address increased by 1. So we need to plus by 1. And the number 3, here, it will be plus by 2. Okay, so here we can format the document a little bit. So this is number 1. Number 1 should be 6. Number 2 should be 7. Number 3 should be 8. Okay, so here we pass the test number array into our task. So let's see it will output the correct result or not. And here, so this is build, fresh, and monitor. Okay. So it's running. Building project. Okay, it's open. This is fresh done, and open the monitor. Okay, you will see I got number 1 6, number 2 7, number 3 8. Output the data in the array successfully. Okay, so this is output. This is pass the data array into our task. Okay. So next, how we pass one structure? We have date array. How we pass one structure to our task? Let's see. The first things we need to define one type. Okay, define the structure type. Define. Okay. And then we structure, and the structure name is a structure. Okay, structure. And the structure we have two member. One is integer I member 1. Okay, another one is integer I member 2. Okay, the structure name is X structure. Okay, so here we use the structure define one variable. Define one variable is here. Parameter x test, structure test. Okay, so the structure we initial like two value. One is 6, another one is 9. Okay, and so this is the structure define, and this is the structure variable, and this is the structure initial date. Okay, and okay, so next we need to pass the structure into the my task, right? So we need to pass the structure's address, because this one is a point. So for this structure, we use this one to get the address, okay? We use this one to get the structure address, okay? We save it. And here we format the document, okay? So we use this to get the structure, and here, so next, let's see how we get the structure inside the my task, okay? So here, okay, I need to define one X structure variable. It is a point variable. So it's P, and so this is structure test. Okay, so for this one, I get the address. From the input parameter. So we need to cast it like make it as this one. Okay, and this is the input parameter. So make it like this and format the document. Here we save it first. So here I get the input parameter address to this variable, okay, and cast it as X structure, okay, and then I print it out. How we print it out? Okay, I remove this first. So I got structure number 1. So is this one? The first member is like this. The first member is this one, okay? So I will print out the first member here, okay? Copy it here. Then I print out the second member here. I got the structure member 2, which equal to this member, and save. Okay, so so is this. From here, I got the input parameter for my task, and here is to pass the structure value. So this is the structure value here, and this is, we don't need this one anymore. Okay, save it. Okay, so here we pass the structure into our task, and here we get the input parameter address, and here we output the structure member value, member 1 value, member 2 value, and we delay some time, and we delete the task. Okay, so we save it. And here we build fresh and monitor. Click this one. Okay, so it's running. Okay, so here we have some error. So is this line, and is here. We get the error here. So we need to fix it. Okay, and you will see the error there is a red line here. It means this symbol is a problem. We copy this one and paste it. We save it. We copy this one here, and then we compile it again. The Visual Studio Code is very smart, and it can tell you where is the problem. Okay, so it's building the project. It's building the project. Fresh done. Build successful. Open the monitor. Okay, you will see we already output the result correctly. Okay, I got structure number 1, 6, and the structure, the number 2, 9 is here, 6, 9. So I already we already get the structure variable value inside my task successfully. Okay, so next, so we have passed one integer number into my task, one integer array into my task, and also one integer structure into my task. So the last thing, if I want to pass the string into my task, how we do it? Okay, so let's test it here. So for the string, of course, we need to define one string first. Okay, so I define one string. We can remove this thing. So we don't need this thing anymore. And we can define one string. We like static. We define it as a static constant and char. And make the string like PCTXT and equal here. And I'm Michael. Okay, so this is the string we want to pass into my task and print it out. So how we do it? I define the string like this. So here we need to pass the address. So this is the address, PC string. This is the address. So create, task create, and pass the string into my task. So in the my task, we need to get it. So we need to define one char point PCR txt is in task. Okay, is in task. So this means it is in task. So this task to get the input parameter address and cast it as the char type. Cast this one as the char type. So how we print it out? We just print it like this. So I got message. Okay, message equal to S. And this one will be this one. Okay, so it will print out the message. It will print out the message, and then we delay for this time, and we delete the task here. Okay, so let's compile it to see whether we can output the information I got message equal to this one or not. Okay, so I'm Michael here. So we save it. And here, build fresh and monitor. So we will building it. It's building. Okay, you will see we have some error here. So let's see how we fix the problem. Okay, you will see this is the problem. It mentioned error, my task undeclared. So this is my task. It mentions this is error and this is error. And you will see here, okay, I missed one symbol here. And then we save it. Okay, we save it and we continue to build fresh and monitor. Okay, so build. Building the project. Build successfully. Okay, fresh done. Okay, I got message. I'm Michael. Okay, so which means I successfully passed the string into my task. Okay, into my task. Okay. So this is a video for the task input parameter. We test 4 types of input parameter. One is for one integer number, another one is the integer array, another one is the integer structure, and the last one is the string. Okay, we test 4 types of input parameter. Okay, so so this is for this video. I'm Michael, and see you next time.